Here we go. All right, so let's talk 2019 Fam Awards, shall we? Been a big year. Big year for me, for sure. This is the year of Tim. We're rolling into the year of Tim, too. But what are we calling it? It's the year of Tim, Trey and Tim united.
Oh,
yeah,
Trey
that's like the sequel, the title.
Yeah.
The title to your sex tape. What?
Trey and Tim united? Title of your sex tape? What? The sex tape that nobody bought.
So, lots have happened. Lots of good things. I honestly, Samson asked that question. I don't know of something that was a disappointment this year. Can you think of a disappointing moment this year? Like, do you guys have a disappointing moment?
Oh, is this the year that one game came out that was supposed to be the Destiny killer?
Oh my gosh, Anthem.
100%
Anthem is the disappointment of the year. KB with the rate of 6. Hi.
Welcome.
Hello.
Yep.
Anthem was the disappointment.
Dude, that's the disappointment of the decade.
That game. I was
so much hype.
So pumped for that game.
You had forgotten about that game.
That's how bad it is. It is completely forgettable.
Like, I remember you saying, like, oh, I'm so pumped.
Dude, I played that game for 2 days straight. And I was so excited for those 2 days. And then, like, the third day rolled around, like, what the hell do I do?
Hey, how's it going? Welcome in. Welcome. You just stopped in at a great time. We were talking about 2019 and just kind of reviewing how everything is. And the fact that this is Tim's year. He got a lot of pluses.
Got a lot of pluses.
And one big minus. Anthem.
Anthem was a really big minus.
Really big minus.
So, we're going to start rolling here. We're going to start with the first topic, our first award. The first FAM award.
Ooh.
So,
which one's that?
This first award is Best Narrative.
Ooh. And
we've compiled some things.
What does that mean again?
Best Narrative is like, what story is something I kind of take in mind that you just felt like grabbed you the most this year? What story intrigued you, grabbed you? You're just like, this was the one this year for me, right? So what was so we'll get to ours. We'll of course ask you what yours is because we'd love to know. So the winner will be told to us shortly. But until then, what was yours? If you had to pick one, what was yours?
What was mine? Man, I would have to say. What? Man, what is it? I would say Outer Worlds.
That was your favorite?
That was mine.
Okay, that's
Pokemon
fair.
Sword and Shield definitely almost tied for half because it was different. I just beat it, like waiting before this warm up, and I was super thrilled. I thought I was saving myself to beat it, but turns out there's a lot to do.
There is, and there's more when you do beat it. Like I'm getting you into competitive Pokemon, Kenny. It's happening. Like it's gonna happen.
We're gonna be best friends.
We're gonna be best competitive friends.
Best friends. We're gonna be rivals. I'll be Hop.
That's perfect. Oh, don't be Hop.
Hey, fight me!
Oh my gosh. So, if I was to pick one myself, I would have to go with Gears 5. I really did like Gears 5 story. I think Gears of War is one of those few shooter games that when you get to actually like you want to do the campaign. Like I don't want to do Call of Duty's campaign. Like no offense to it, but I just don't have a need. Same with Battlefield. I'm sure they're great, grand, wonderful, but I don't have that like overarching desire to go play them. As with Gears, that's always the first thing I did. Every time I get a new Gears game, I don't play multiplayer. I play campaign, and I beat the campaign, and there's a reason for that. It's because they're very good, and this one did not disappoint.
Oh yeah,
I was very like the fourth one was very meh. Like realistically, the fourth one was meh, but 5 was very, very good, and it got back to the roots. And I'm excited for a potential 6, which I'm sure it's Gears we'll probably get.
Do you think we'll have anything tonight?
No, I don't. I think if we see anything Gears wise tonight, it'll be Tactics.
Oh,
because I am stoked for Gears Tactics. I do want to see some of that. But let's see.
Thanks for the work.
What the 2019 FAM Award goes to for Best Narrative, shall we? Drum roll? I don't know, is that what we do? The winner of Best Narrative is The Outer Worlds. Look at that.
Look at that.
The Outer Worlds. What a game. I did play it. I did enjoy it. I haven't beaten it yet, but I've heard nothing but good things. But let's take a look. So, The Outer Worlds, right? Made by why am I blanking on their name? Obsidian.
Come on.
It's like one of my favorite game studios. I completely blanked on Obsidian's name because They're just Fallout and just love and everything.
This reminds me, I need to go back to the stream where you met the guy. Like,
and I fanboyed all over.
I'm good.
I didn't know what to say. What do you say to someone who made like one of your favorite games ever? Like, you know.
What would you say to Kojima?
That's what I'm saying. Ask Trevor what would happen if you got to see Kojima. I know what happens. He doesn't. I know exactly what happens. We've seen that moment. He does. It's a thing. But look at this game. Look how beautiful his game looks. Like, it's so good. There's the coolest thing about the Outer Worlds is there's so much freedom to just do things how you want to do it.
Yes.
Like, you just do all kinds of stupid, awesome stuff and just have fun, wacky stuff. Like, look at the guy. He's walking around the Moonhead.
Man.
But I've heard about the story just being super, super, super good and different and just overall an enjoyable experience. So not only do you get that awesome gameplay that goes along with any Obsidian RPG, but you have a very enticing story to go with it.
And it's immersive.
It is. It's extremely immersive.
Keeps you entertained.
It does. So congrats to Obsidians. Congrats to the Outer World. That was, what a game. Good game this year.
Good game.
I stepped on you. Jump in.
Available on the Xbox
Game Pass for free. Yeah, don't forget that. Game Pass free. And it's coming to Switch next year. We were just told. What? This is news. World premiere. Coming to Switch next year. All right. So that was best narrative, everybody. Anybody else have any input? Like, what was your guys' best narrative game? What's happening?
It's still playing.
It's you guys get to see it again. You're just gonna see it as many times as we can. There we go.
There we go. Whoa.
Our remake. Good choice. The only reason I didn't vote for the Resident Evil remake as best narrative is because I knew the narrative.
And it came
and I
out,
love it. But
I would too, Samson.
A good Knights of the... Everybody wants that.
What?
There's no reason for us not to have that.
I don't think we should remake it. I think we should just give Respawn the money and make the third one.
Yeah.
Make the third one.
Just call it a day and do it.
Or a completely different...
Or take elements from it and just make a whole new Star Wars game.
Yeah.
Like... what was the Fallen Order that just came out?
Oh my God, it is good.
I've played a little bit of it because Trevor is a nice person, let me play his, and I instantly wanted to buy it.
Yeah.
Like, instantly.
Insta-buy.
Yeah.
Who doesn't want to be a Jedi?
So be on the lookout for that because eventually I will be playing that game on, what is it, Master Jedi mode?
Grandmaster.
I will be doing a run on that on Grandmaster Jedi mode on stream, so be on the look on that because that's going to happen.
It's going to happen tomorrow.
What? Everyone knows it's Pokemon Day tomorrow.
World exclusive.
No, it's Pokemon Day tomorrow. You guys know what to come back for because it's Pokemon Day.
You can't upset Logan.
Logan wants Pokemon.
I know.
Oh.
I know. You can't upset him.
Okay.
So I get it.
There was something really special about that. A lot of those older games always hold like a good
It
tier,
really does.
Like right here. Like, I really hope we get fixed camera angle options in Resident Evil 3 Remake, and maybe they add to RE2. I know we're not going to get it, and I know people hate tank controls, but there is something about... Look, no matter who you are, there is something about a fixed angle when you walk into a room and you can just see yourself and you hear something down the hall that you can't see. You don't want to keep walking, but you know you have to. You don't get that from third-person view or over-the-shoulder view.
It adds the suspense.
So, yeah, I will 100% deal with tank controls for the suspense and the scare factor of what that can bring.
Do you think that
there's a mod for that? I should actually buy that on PC. I don't know why I had to hit you for that, but I should buy it on PC just for that mod. I'm not even joking. 100% and do a run-through. I would do that in a heartbeat.
I would watch.
I will, yeah. Phalanx is all... Dude, I actually... Interesting, I might have some shenanigans with Phalanx I might be trying tomorrow. I've been doing it with my Machamp, and it's been working, and I'm pretty excited about how things... This whole thought process I had at 3 a.m. in the morning the other night, like, I couldn't sleep for 2 hours because I kept going over the numbers in my head about making it work, and it's not perfect, but it's exciting when it does work, and I'm excited to show it to you guys tomorrow.
He is a meticulous planner, guys. A meticulous planner. 3 a.m.? Like, who thinks that?
It's just lay down and, like, wait a minute.
Processing. Yes, if I give him this, then he's going to do that. Yeah.
Is it really $20 right now?
Only 20?
On PC? Okay, I need to do that when I go home. because that's important for me. I need to buy that on PC. I need to do that and get the mod. I would
Enders,
gladly.
your job is to remind Tim.
And to help me mod it, please, because you're like the G in that department, and I don't want to mess it up.
We miss you, Enders.
I miss you so much. Where have you been? I miss you.
Is everything okay? On live television.
It's okay. Tying it Overwatch. Well, that's just you though, right? Like that's just you. That's Enders.
Luckily for Enders that you respawn.
This guy over here.
This guy.
So why don't we talk about our next topic, our next category, our next.
We're ending.
We cut. We're out. Goodbye. See ya. No
Sayonara.
more. That's all you get.
Well, that's my mama. Yeah, like you were talking about Resident Evil 2 and the fact that it didn't have camera angles, and now you're gonna buy it because of the mod. Why do you think their art direction was to kind of remove that? Why do you think?
I think it was to go for like the masses. I think everyone gets mad at tame controls. Everyone doesn't like tame controls. For some reason, they just don't like that. And I think they're just going with this with
freedom.
Right, with the just like, hey, you know what? We understand the hardcore players would like that, but we want this to be accessible, that word, to everybody. Accessible. So I think that's why they went the way they did. But I guess speaking of that, what game, that brings us to our next topic, right?
Yeah.
Best art direction.
Best art direction.
What do you think that means?
I personally think when art direction, you see it here first, world exclusive. He just stubbed his toe. So when I think art direction, I think two things: graphics and what they do with those graphics.
Okay.
So the beautiful cinematics.
Okay.
Like when you roll up in the first fight on Gears 5.
Yeah.
And you know what they're choosing to do there.
Okay.
Or you know the kind of steps that they do. So like the choice to go color shading for Wind Waker.
Okay.
Like that kind of stuff. What do you guys think art direction is? That's what I think. Like when you take like a design and then what you bring it together and then how you kind of convey the story. It's almost like a narrative just through pretty colors. Pretty colors,
yeah. And
Logan's got it.
Like a good graphic looking game is always beautiful, right? Now that doesn't always mean that's the best art direction, right? You can have pixel games that have better art direction than an amazing new game that has like all these fancy graphics. Like what sets it apart? What makes it look good? What did it do? Because maybe there were prequels or whatever. Yeah. What did it do differently from the last to really just ramp things up? Yes. Right. So I mean that all kind of to me is what goes part the entire aesthetics of the game. Yeah. Good. I mean, good lighting, right? Because that could be big deals, like stuff like that. And it's always the subtle things that can be the biggest, right? So you see a candle in the background. And you don't pay enough attention to it. You don't care about it's the candle in the background. But what you might not realize is how much detail and how much talent went into making that candle look the way it did. Yeah. I mean, that's stuff like that.
I remember being so excited about a waterfall in Halo 3. Oh, like their water mechanics and like the attention to detail, and stuff. Like that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Was I feel like innovative style has a lot to do with it is artistically seen. Borderlands is neat. Borderlands is unique. I like Borderlands. I feel like Borderlands 3 didn't really separate it a ton from Borderlands 2. Like, it looks great, and it's still Borderlands, and don't get me wrong, I love Borderlands. I don't feel like there's a ton of difference between 2 and 3, and I'm sure there was to an extent. It's way more colorful.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's optimized for next gen, and...
We got our winner. Our winner has come in.
What?
Okay, so the winner, the best art direction is... Resident Evil 2
remake.
Wow, you botched that one. Like, you could have just said the number, and you just like pause for a really
dramatic
awkward.
Effect.
Is that? Oh, okay.
You guys got it.
Look. So here's something about this game that I think looks beautiful: the fire. No.
Ooh, that was
good, right? The game is. Wait, this is Resident Evil 3, but no, is this?
This is
what?
2. It's using the same.
Is this 2? Dude, no way. Is this really 2? I didn't realize that.
2's going forward, 3's going back.
I did not realize they used the same type of trailer. That's fantastic. So Resident Evil 2 really took the game and ramped it up from the remake to the new one. Like it just looks, or from the original to the new one, it just looks so beautiful. Like everything about
it's like a different game,
right? And if you get the like Super Omega Bad Edition that apparently only released in other areas, it's crazy. It's gory, it's glorious, it's fantastic. It just the game
glorious
really highlighted what was amazing about Resident Evil 2 and brought it to new life with this. Like with the graphically and everything. Like look at Leon. He is just look at Ada.
Too hot to trot.
What a game. I'm so proud of that game. I'm so proud of how that game turned out in every aspect. Story, like art direction.
The dark, like the light effects. Like it's amazing. Like it truly makes you feel like you're.
It does, like the water the lights reflecting in the water. Like
oh my god! Oh shoot the flare gun right in your face. She failed. Yeah, duh.
So
spoiler alert.
Congrats, Capcom. And your Resident Evil 2 remake.
You
for best
win.
Art direction.
Perfect.
Good job. Oh, so did you have anything that stood out to you other than that? Like, was there one game that you're just like, man, that game was the best in terms of art direction? That was my choice.
Pokemon.
Okay, I'm happy you said that because I also thought Pokemon had a great art direction. I'm very happy you said that. I had some people conflicting with me, stating that it wasn't different enough and it didn't do
what? It wasn't different enough.
I was like, hey, this game looks beautiful. Like
the wilds,
Resident Evil. Like
you can control your camera.
You can control your camera. The game the moment you step out your door of your house for the first time, you're just like, damn.
Yeah.
Here we be.
This is the moment I've waited for since I was 10 years old.
See? He understood.
Yep. I thought it was really good. Like, it really took what yesteryear was and brought it to 2019.
So, why don't we do something different here?
And now, something completely different.
Community has some votes as well. And one of those community votes deals with our clips.
Or what?
Of the fam this year.
Oh, okay.
So I want to kind of reel these in here and there to show you some of our clips, our best clips of 2019 for fam that you guys voted for, and we'll tell you the winner at the end when we find out. But just kind of, look back at some fam history over what was considered our best clips of the year. So I think we're going to get one loaded up here for you. That way we can all either have a good laugh or whatnot. Which one is this, may I ask, that we're going to show? We're going to show a Smash Brothers one. I think this is the one with Trey, right? Because it's definitely, there's nothing clip worthy when I play Smash Brothers.
He is watching a Nintendo Direct.
Oh, yes. I probably went back and watched this one like 5 times.
Yes.
Like, if not more. Like,
I saw it live and... Man, Enders and I were just like literally going like jabated.
90% of the reason why this is so funny is because you have to know Trey and you have to know like how excited he has been for Banjo.
Yeah.
And like for you, those of you who don't know, he wanted Banjo since like Smash Brothers Melee. So
yeah,
he's
a Banjo fan.
This is that official announcement. But just watch what happens. It's fantastic. You'll love every minute of it. Oh, here it goes.
Here we go.
Right there's when he gets.
Oh my God!
Yep. He saw, and I didn't know what that was. And
I didn't know
apparently
either.
It was a puzzle piece because Trey has that eye of a freaking whatever has a good eye.
Come on. He's sweating, man.
And then wait. And then he's so excited. Look at him.
Banjo!
I've never seen him so excited in my life. And then at the same time, so disappointed. He's so mad.
This is so good.
He's so mad. He got baited hard. And then he finally gets it. He gets it. Look at him.
The highs and lows of Trey.
It's just several levels constantly right there.
My new main, everybody, don't touch him.
And he tells everyone no one else is allowed to use him. Like, period.
Don't touch him.
Don't touch him. What a clip. What a time.
Right? What a time to be alive for Trey Simpson.
I remember watching that at work, and when he screamed, I had to like run to the back because like my phone was super loud. And then you just hear my phone like, "Ah!" It was a good time. What a good clip in memory lane
Good
there.
clip. Good
So
clip.
that should lead us into our next category for tonight.
Ooh.
Yes,
What's
and
that?
this is one I kind of suck at.
Ooh.
Because better people have better ears than me is what I'll say. Like
That's true.
So the next topic or category for this is the best score / music. So what game gave you the most satisfying like musical experience, I guess you can say, or what music just fit the game best? And like for example, I'll tell you the one that I chose, I voted for, Devil May Cry 5.
Oh,
Now, I may not have a super good ear to certain things, but I will tell you, during any action game, I've never heard better music than Devil May Cry series. Like, they just know how to get you pumped and want to
Yes.
just slaughter demons that are coming
that
out.
great like rock guitar and synth and just heavy stuff.
Like, you just feel like a badass the whole time. And anytime you hear that music, you know shit's about to go down.
You just feel like a demon.
You just feel like a badass and you just go wrecking fool. So that was like my choice because that's how I feel. But there are clearly probably, who knows, better choices out there. But that's just me.
Like for one, I don't know if it would count because I mean, the way these awards work, but I would give it to Fallen Order, Jedi Fallen Order, because who doesn't like Star Wars? And they actually brought new life to the score. They didn't just reuse all the famous like Star Wars songs and everything like that.
But that's fair.
Yeah.
So we got our winner.
What?
Okay, so congrats,
Death.
Stranding. That was weird too.
Kojima.
Man, Death Stranding. See, now I can't say anything about this personally
I
because
like the
I
trailer.
never played it.
The trailer has a great song.
I never played it. I wonder if this trailer we're playing has any kind of music to it.
It does. It should.
So maybe we'll let them hear it.
It ain't easy.
Here you go. Death Stranding for best score
maybe it does.
2019.
Hey, I know that guy.
He's a very good actor.
He's the.
Well, it's gone now. It's back. Meg's favorite song in the whole game.
Good job, Olympic.
That dude is such a good actor. Like, I almost want to play it just for him. Well, if you want to play it for what's his face, I want to play it for him.
Gerald of Rivera. Look at him. For The Witcher.
Yeah, that would make sense.
That's a good song.
For the long range. That guy, that's what people.
Yeah.
Tell me, Sam, what does America mean to you? Way my dad made it sound, we were something special. The glue that held it all together. More than a nation. A symbol of freedom and hope. We could bring it all back if we kept on making deliveries and connecting people. He was sure of it.
Sam, we want you to go west and finish what Emily started. The people she left behind have been hard at work, setting up chiral network terminals. But these terminals are still isolated.
That reward is already been given out.
To bring
Oh,
it
I know.
online.
I'm just
And for
commenting.
that, you'll need a Cupid. This is how we'll rebuild our country.
I think I'm gonna wait till I get it on PC. I have an unopened collector's edition of PS4. I'm just gonna buy it on PC.
It's just an unopened collector's edition. Yeah, I just got a baby sitting in the tube.
Unopened, it's fresh.
Extinction's on hold for now.
I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
Is it really? Well, we probably can't watch all 7 minutes, but you guys hear it, you understand. So, let's continue. I think next we're going to show off another one of our clips.
I like the clip.
for one of our fam clips of the year.
Ooh, is this also
It's a
Trey,
nominated. It's a nominated award for best clip of the year. This one looks like to be yes.
Yeah.
So this is a clip from Call of Duty. There's not like audio. That's actually perfect.
Cat cam.
Cat cam. Look at the cat. This is Call of Duty. Goes to.
Debated.
So, I'm happy this made the nominees for whatever reason it did, because I was just wrecking these people with an FAL.
You were.
You can look at me like I'm not saying words. I'm not doing anything. I am in pure Tim concentration mode.
He's ninja.
Using that FAL. So the FAL was always one of my favorite guns, and we were all dead. Everyone was dead. You see, everyone's dead. It's just me, and I just started running on these people with this gun. They just keep coming. I'm just like smack, 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 smack.
Three headshots in a row.
Just boom, 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 boom. And it was a good time. I felt good. That was a good gaming moment for me. I felt great. So thank you for whoever nominated this, because that makes me feel even better about it. That was a good time. So
I miss Call of Duty.
Call of Duty's fun. It's really good this year. My dad actually enjoys this one, which he enjoys all of them, actually. I don't know why I made that sound like a big surprise.
He actually likes it.
He still goes back to Alcatraz, though. Like, here and there, he'll go back to Alcatraz. He really likes the Battle Royale moment, which is hilarious. Like, it's just, he's a horse of a different color sometimes.
Yes.
Do you have, any big moments of, things fan-related that happened this year that you were a big fan of? You were a part of, all of them.
I was a part of a lot, but a lot of big moments, I would have to say, is your Extra Life.
Our Extra Life charity thing.
Yeah, Extra Life with you setting the world record live.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I don't know. Well, I didn't. That was a good moment.
That was a good moment.
That actually might be my favorite moment this year.
Like, oh my god!
That was probably my favorite moment this year. Is probably that moment, which, I think that's also a nominated moment. So I'm sure we'll have that eventually after our next category. But that was a very, very good moment for me. I was super happy about that. So, moving on, because we only have 30 minutes until the pre-show for the actual video game awards.
Holy
that
cow.
I think is second tier to this, but people want to see that, so we'll let you guys get to that when that time comes. But next is best.
Man, what about action?
Action.
What about action? I mean,
action. What action games?
That's what I always love. I mean, well, do you consider Call of Duty to be action?
I mean, I would consider it to be an action game.
Me too.
Death Stranding could be an action game.
Yeah,
technically.
anything. You
walk in, you fall over, boom, action.
But who's the best?
What's the best action game this year? What do you guys think? Any thoughts on best action game? Do you have any thoughts on it? Did you play a lot of action games this year, Kenny?
I did. I would go COD, but I mean, it's not too different enough to it's just the same stuff. It paid a lot of homage to the original Call of Duty 4.
If Devil May Cry doesn't win this, I'm gonna be mad. I'm just gonna be straight honest with you. If Devil May Cry doesn't win this, I'm gonna be mad.
Okay, you heard it here first.
Because what other game? I mean, that is literally genre to genre, point to point action game. So that has to it is phenomenal. There are other action games, I'm sure, but when I think action, I think in your face, beat 'em up, or just action. And what game screams literally action?
Borderlands 3.
That's a good one too. I guess that would be a fair. I guess dang it, Kenny. That would be a fair choice.
The winner's in though.
Oh, we got the winner.
Tim, close your eyes. All right.
Why did
He closed and covered underneath his glasses. But the winner, you'll be happy. DMC 5.
Devil May Cry 5. Good, as it should. Look at this game.
Final
Look
trailer.
At this.
This is available on Game Pass right now. Download it.
I didn't even know that.
Yes.
This is worth it.
Yes.
100% worth it.
Download it.
It's just action.
Yeah.
It's pure action.
Pure action. Look at that action.
Look at it. There's so much action. Look at this action.
What the hell?
Look. Where do you get that kind of action?
Only Capcom.
So good. This is a good year for Capcom. So proud. So happy for this game.
I would have said Resident Evil 2.
For best action?
Yeah, action too.
I mean, that's good. I mean, that's good.
Action, but it's probably more thriller.
Look, action.
Oh yeah.
Good old Dante. And the story in this game was fantastic. For those of you who are fans of the DMC series, like, the story was so good. So much
He
happened.
looks so cool.
Yeah. I always wanted to get
Is
like
that a
one of the
Bayonetta
codes.
wannabe? Like the blonde?
These are 100%. Bayonetta is 100%
Yeah,
Devil May
off of
Cry
this.
wannabes.
Yeah.
100%. Fight me on that, Trevor.
Fight me.
Come fight me right now. We'll give them action. We're giving this.
Oh,
this
shit.
action.
Oh,
this
shit.
is action.
Oh,
this,
God.
This is action.
Oh, God.
This is action.
Oh,
this is
oh,
action.
oh,
this is
oh, God,
action.
my
Oh,
face.
oh
My dirty
gosh.
face.
This is action. Are you,
Okay.
I feel
yeah,
action.
Yeah, I feel action. Okay.
Devil May Cry 5.
That was a
ladies and
great
gentlemen.
performance.
Devil May Cry 5.
It was a great
So
performance.
So, why don't we lead in?
Speaking of
Oh,
performances,
what do we got? What do we got? Oh.
why don't we take a look in our next category?
What's our next category?
We're going to be grading performance.
Best performance.
Yeah, so like
I
a lot of
s-
people would probably go to, the guy from Death Stranding.
Why can I not think of his name?
I can't
There's two people
either.
from Death Stranding a lot of people like, and I can't think of either of their
Either
names
one.
right now.
But you know him. You know him.
I know his name's not Keanu Reeves. First of all, let me state that. But that's why my mind keeps going. I don't know why my mind's just like Keanu Reeves. What is his name? Daryl from The Walking Dead.
Daryl.
It's not Daryl though. What's his name?
Daryl. His
Someone
name's
help
Daryl
me.
from The Office. Norman Reedus.
Reedus. That's it. Mads Mikkelsen, or is it Nicholson? Nicholson and Norman Reedus. Thank you, Meg. She knows because that's like the love
That's
of
her
her.
game?
That's her game right now, like hardcore.
That's what's up.
So, two people that, I mean, they're cool people. I like them. There's nothing wrong with that. So we got best performance with that, and then I think Outer Worlds had some pretty good performances with some people. I know the first companion I met in that game was really neat. She was super cool, very emotional, had a lot of life to her. I mean, I'm trying to think, because when you think of that, like, you usually go something more story. I think Dante, actually, best performance to me would probably be Dante from Devil May Cry, from the games I played. Like, I like Resident Evil, but Dante's performance in Devil May Cry 5, if you have that connection to him, and I understand, like, if that doesn't win because you just...
Leon Kennedy.
Yeah, that's a good one. This is a good one. I mean, I'm not going to disappoint, but, like...
Hop from Pokemon. He just perpetually wants his ass kicked. He just hurt me more, Snake.
Oh my gosh. So, best performance.
Best performance.
Oh, who is it?
Oh, okay. We're still getting the results back.
Ashley Birch Parvati. Did I say it? I might have butchered it. Look, so for those of you watching this, if you know me, I'm the best butcherer of all names. Can we get a name check?
Name check? Name.
Oh, I did say it right.
Oh, look at that.
What's wrong? We got a thing. Look at her. She's beautiful. She's gonna come up on screen here in a moment.
Maybe.
But she's part of the outer. That's the girl from the Outer World.
Yeah,
I was
that's what
talking
you were
about.
talking
Yeah. Okay.
Pavardi. She was full of
Pavardi.
life.
Pavardi. So her.
Pavarli.
That one.
She also did the voice of Horizon Zero Dawn.
Wait, did she really?
What?
Well, she's a
did not know that.
multi-talented actress.
She's good. She's good.
She's cute.
Which one is she? I can't tell. The left? Okay.
Couldn't tell
Are you
that.
disappointed?
Why?
No, I can't.
No. So she won for her performance in Outer Worlds, and she was like, Trevor played it and beat it. She is. She's like the first companion you find, right? Like realistically, like super cool, super emotional in a good way. Like she just you could see like you could just see the emotions. You could see everything coming out of it. And,
Made you feel.
Even if like
Made you think.
Yeah, and not even so much as like the look of the character, just how she sounded, right? You could like her words, they just carried very well through the performance. So that was very good on her. Congrats to that. And that's another game by Obsidian winning an award today. Congrats, Obsidian. Good job.
Obsidian.
What a game. What a game Outer Worlds is.
And
Really?
do you know?
Do I know what?
Do you know what I'm gonna say?
No,
It's on Game Pass.
It's on Game Pass. both PC
Why aren't
and
you
Xbox.
playing this?
Literally, if you have a PC or an Xbox, you have zero reason to not go play it. So you know what?
Yeah.
Moment of silence for them to download it.
We'll wait. We got time.
That's not silent, by the way. Oh, right. There you go. You had your moment. So let's jump to a clip of us again, of another fam clip.
You and me?
Well, I mean, it can be. I don't know. But we have another fam clip for best clip of 2019 through fam. Which one do we got here? Ah, yes. It's the world record moment. Probably one of my favorite moments of
the year. Decade. Nay, his life.
I mean, look, it was a really good moment. On top, let me set this up for a second.
Speed runner now.
I'm a speed lumberjack.
Speed lumber.
I never played this game until charity stream, and they wanted to show it to me. They're like, I want to show Tim Kickbot. I want to show Tim Kickbot. And we didn't do it until the very last part of our charity stream. And it was amazing.
Yeah?
It was absolutely amazing. Like, I am so excited for this game next year. It was just so much. Like, I was addicted to it for like 5 hours. I think it was something. I don't know how long I played this game, but I played this game for a while. And it all led up to this little moment you guys are about to see. So check this out and enjoy it.
Add Kickbot to your wish list.
100%. Oh,
all right.
So this is me finishing.
This is at the ass end of the extra live stream.
Was this the run? This is it.
4:53 world record time. The time before that was like 6:07, and I got 14 seconds under that for the world record on that thing. And oh my gosh, that moment, like, I was so, my hands, my fingers, I was tired but not giving up. Like, there were definitely times where I was like, man, I don't know, I just don't know if I can do this anymore, because I'm doing this for like 5 hours straight almost, just on this keyboard, just listen to the excitement. We were so I'm so pumped for that game. What a time, what a clip. That was a good one. Right?
Good job, Tim.
Thank you. So that moves us to our next category.
Does it?
It does, which is best multiplayer. Because we only have like 23 minutes, so we need to make sure that they get all these awards in. So, we don't. You know, the important ones.
We already gave Resident Evil 2 its
right.
award.
Death Stranding got one. Devil May Cry got one. It's okay. We're good.
We're
Outer
good.
Worlds got 2. Best multiplayer can go either cooperative, can go multiplayer like Call of Duty. Multiplayer is a big. Even Death Stranding has apparently a multiplayer aspect to it. So like realistically, any of those games can fit this category, right? It does. There's like a weird thing. I can't explain it because I didn't play it, but there's a weird thing to it apparently.
Oh, okay.
So best multiplayer, what would you give it to?
Borderlands.
I would have to agree.
Yeah.
Because that's what Borderlands is about. Even though it's not a versus. It's the best cooperative game we got this year, right? Like hands down. Lots of fun.
It lives off co-op.
It does. It lives off co-op. I still play it to this day. I play the expansions. I'm going the 19th. The new one's coming out. I'm going to play that. Like I still play it to this day, whether it's with people or alone. But the multiplayer is where it's at. 100%. Get those guns. Go raiding with people.
Oh yeah.
It's a good time. Winners in.
Oh. We predicted it right. Borderlands 3!
Borderlands 3 multiplayer game of the year via FAM 2019. Congrats to you.
Look at them swagging.
Gearbox with your lovely FAM award there in Borderlands 3. Just a good game. Like, there are things about Borderlands 3 I'm not a fan of. Like, there are some things just like, meh. Like, I thought the story was okay. But the multiplayer is just, it's as good as it's so good. LOL, over what? Says Logan to Trey. Over what? That's right.
That game came out
That's
like
not
4
there.
years
Look
ago.
at that. Look at that Zane. Look at that Zane doing things.
Insane in the membrane.
Insane. Flack with your crits. Where's my Mosey? Where's my Mosey bear?
That's a lot of
Mose
adventure
bear.
too.
Mose bear, where you be, baby? Oh, there you be.
Mose.
Look at her. She's so glorious. What a game. Good job. Good job, Borderlands 3. Good job, Gearbox. You gave us what we wanted and more. Appreciate you. Okay. So we'll just keep getting right into it. We might as well. We got 20 minutes. I want to make sure we get through all these, and I want to make sure we can get to the the Game Awards because I want to watch them.
It's just a pre-show.
It's just a pre-show. I guess that's true, but it's still worth to be there, right?
Yeah.
This is like the pre-show. This is the good pre-show that leads into the okay pre-show. Yeah, and then we get into the awards. So the next game, the next category is best indie game. Ooh. This was kind of a tough one for me because I couldn't think of a ton of indie games that I played. I do know of a few. I really wanted to look. I want to give a big shout out to Kickbot on this one because I can't put it. We can't put it into this because it's not out yet. Yeah. But I can't wait for that indie game next year. That is going to be a huge indie game for me next year. But there was one in particular that came out this year that I know we all played and enjoyed every minute of it. Oh, yeah. I never played the first one, if that gives you guys a hint out there.
It's a sequel.
It's a sequel to mine, at least.
And it has to do with weather, right?
It does.
Risk of Rain 2.
Risk of Rain 2 takes best indie game away. I'm so happy about that game. That was such a good game. Risk of Rain 2 was... Trey knew what Risk of Rain was. Trey had informed me what Risk of Rain was. I wasn't really aware of it and how it worked. And this game came out. He was super psyched. So we decided to do it as a Fam Wednesday thing that we did. And boy, was it worth it. Because we did it for 5 Fam Wednesdays after that. It was just so... It's just so much fun. It's... I know Gearbox really promotes it a lot. It's just made by an indie company. But it's a phenomenal game made by a very small company from my understanding. They're not very big, and they made a game that you can just go and play it all the time. It just has so much replay value, and it's worth checking it out. If you haven't, if you like games that you go and it's very challenging, because it never ends.
Never ending.
And you it cycles eventually, and you get a character, they play a certain way, you get several different items that you can build. Me and you can have the same person and build completely different. Oh, yeah. Just depending on our items. It's just got a lot going for it, and I applaud them and everything that they do. Do we know the name of the studio that makes that? We're getting that.
Getting that right now.
I just want to give you guys a proper shout out. Say that one more time. Hopu Games. I hope we pronounced it right. If not, I'm sorry, but your game is phenomenal. So congrats on the win for Risk of Rain 2. Do we have another clip for one of the nominated awards for Fam?
Best clip, or shall we move forward?
Because our next category is going to be good, because I was going to say the wrong one. I'm happy you saw that line, but here we go. Okay, so we got a clip here for Fam. This is the Resident Evil 2 clip. This was a fun one. Resident Evil 2 is amazing, so of course I get into it. But this was a go. I was playing as Claire on this playthrough. It's my first playthrough as Claire, and you just enjoy. You're about to see. Yeah.
I just fucking healed myself too.
I did. Oh! Legit threw the controller down. Freaked out. Completely forgot I thought I was dead. And I luckily grabbed my controller in time. I don't know if you saw that reaction time. Did you see that freaking reaction time? Literally, you're threw it down, and the reaction time to get it back. So I stabbed. Yep. So I could do that right there. Did you see? Just lunge towards my controller so I can do that. I was terrified and had to be quick all at the same time. Good times.
Oh, Resident Evil.
That game is just so many good moments.
I mean, that's a perfect segue
into what the best. Best adventure game is what we're on to next. Okay, so
never learned to read.
That's what they say about people who are beautiful.
They don't have to.
They don't have to. So best adventure game. I mean, Pokemon would be considered an adventure game, right? I would consider Pokemon. Pokemon's a phenomenal adventure game.
Oh yeah.
What a game that is.
Yeah, I'm a child, learning how to take care of other life.
Weird way to put that, but you're right. Battling other people's life with other children.
Yeah. And then grown men
partaking. Remnant. I'm just gonna segue off this real quick. Remnant. What a great action game that was, or not action. Now see what you did to me. Best adventure game.
Borderlands is
a good adventure game.
Outer Worlds
is a phenomenal adventure game. I wouldn't really put Devil May Cry as an adventure game. because it's
Yeah,
really
'cause
not.
it's action.
It's action. It's all
action.
action 100% of the time. Great game, but all action. Monster Hunter's DLC this year is considered what I would consider an adventure
but
game.
the original game came out.
I know, but it was still good. Okay, Kenny, don't take this away from me. Okay, results are in.
Resident Evil 2.
Resident Evil 2 takes. That was like a really loud clap.
Yeah.
I've never clapped that loud.
You already know what it looks like. Come on, we're moving on.
No.
No.
Let them see more because it's glorious.
No.
You know what? That's Sherry Birkin. You can't take. Look. Do you see him? Yeah. Capcom wins with Resident Evil 2 again. Second award of the night because it deserves it. Because it was great. Good job, Capcom. Good God, and Resident Evil 2, you deserved it. Yes. All right. Moving on. 14 minutes. We got to get through this, and we will. Best RPG. What do you think? Go while the rewards are the things getting sent to us.
What does RPG mean?
Role-playing game.
Oh. Well, I already know what wins.
How do you know what wins?
Because it's the only choice.
Is there Remnant? Is a choice.
Not a
I'm really
role-playing.
wanting Remnant to win something, as you can tell. I'm just gonna bring it up everywhere. What do you mean it's not a role-playing game? You choose a role and you play the game.
All right, TFT.
Okay, that counts. I'll give it to you.
But
what are you thinking?
I know what it is, and I don't even have to look at.
We got the results in. Wait,
Outer Worlds.
He's right, actually. Yeah, that is what it's so Outer Worlds. That's the third one for Outer Worlds today.
It's the only one.
What do you mean it's the only one?
Everything else is a bad choice.
That's rude. I'm happy for Outer Worlds and Obsidian. They deserve the win because it's great. But you can't take that away from everyone else. What if I said your gray shirt was not the only gray shirt in the world?
It's the only single player that's worth a damn.
Wow. I will think of one later on because I can't think of one right now off the top of my head.
What, Jedi Fallen Order?
Yeah, there's a good one.
That's an adventure or action game.
You're the role of a Jedi.
Of a Jedi? Oh, no, I'm role of one person. This one you get to pick.
You know what?
Yeah,
good job, Obsidian.
See?
The Outer Worlds 100% deserves it, and I'm not discrediting.
We're about to have a fight.
I was just trying to give a little bit of credit to other games, but he just wants to take that away. So whatever. Good job, Obsidian. You deserve that 100%. The third award already to Obsidian.
Right?
Good job. What a game.
Let's hope the real game.
It's free on Game Pass.
Free on Game Pass.
Go download it now. Do we have? Let's see. What are we at? 8:17. We are on to. Best fighting. Now, this is interesting, honestly, because there's really only a couple options, right? So mine would be Mortal Kombat 11 because I love Mortal Kombat, enjoyed the story. I suck at it, but I enjoy playing it. But technically, I think Smash Brothers technically falls into this category, even though it was released yesterday or
yesteryear,
last year. So I think they do qualify if that got put in there.
It is one of the nominees.
Is it okay? What are the other fighting games?
I don't.
There was a samurai game Trey played.
Sam Show.
Yeah,
Samurai
I remember
Showdown.
that because Trey was super pumped about that. He stopped playing it. I don't think he did very well at it, but he's
just stirring the pot over here, Tim.
So he just stopped playing it, but that's a good one. But I was a fan of Mortal Kombat. Fatalities, it's bloody. It's you can pick the role of Sub-Zero and play the game as an RPG.
It's multiplayer.
It is multiplayer. See,
no, but it's a multiplayer. It's automatically disqualified.
Results are in Smash Brothers Ultimate.
Super Smash.
Great.
Let's go.
I actually probably played this more than I did Mortal Kombat 2 or Mortal Kombat 11, but
I absolutely.
I love Smash Brothers and I love this game. I just wish I was better.
Yeah, same.
Like we would get into online lobbies and it wouldn't even be a fight.
Level 40 Raichu.
Just it just runs me over. I mean, it's just rude. Did you all get my write-in for Game of the Year? I'm not sure.
What was your write-in?
You could tell us what was your write-in.
What was the write-in? All right.
That's funny.
Next?
So moving along here. Oh. It's Best Clip for Fam. Best Clip for Fam is next. Now, this is a community-driven award. This was voted by you, the people. That's good. It's not even planned. Like, we just...
We haven't seen the one yet. We're gonna.
Do we have more? We got others before we announce. Well, we don't have the results yet. So until I guess let's watch these clips. Oh, this is I'm not even gonna talk about it. KB's here, special guest.
Get in here.
Get in here.
Or not.
Come.
Either one.
Say hi.
Or not.
They
like,
want to
whatever
see
wanna
you.
do.
People want to know who you are.
People know you.
Say hi. Come here. And now, if you don't, you're gonna make them upset.
Should I step on your phone in the process?
Yes.
And I don't care anymore.
Hi, everybody.
Did you already break it?
It's her. It's the KB.
It's me.
It's a beef.
All right, get out of here. We got a show to run. What are you doing? What are you go?
Get the
go. KB, go.
Ruining everything.
Take a look at this next clip for the fam stuffies.
Before we start.
Oh, my Dobby friends, give me the sausage.
See, they're friends.
Dobby friends.
They're friends. He ate the other person, not the sausage. He was supposed to eat the sausage.
Is right there.
He said, "Fuck the sausage. I want to be a cannibal." That just gets me every time, man. That's just...
Man.
Trey clearly is uncomfortable.
Like, he doesn't know what to do.
Hugging.
We were just hugging.
I want to grab the sausage. Sausage.
That's such a good one.
Oh, man. What else do we have?
What else? What's the next one? Do we have another one?
We have, I believe, the Recruit Me Turmoil.
Oh, this is Trev's. Okay, Trev doesn't play a lot of shooters with us all the time, but when he does play with us, it's always glorious because he just has this weird sniper talent. Nobody knows why. It's not like he sits there and practices sniping all the damn time. He just has it. No matter what game we play, he's just like sniper. So check this shit out. I could give the play-by-play. I'm shooting this guy. Okay, shooting him. He jumps away. I just say, okay, fuck it, he's gone. No! Fucking Trevor just... He just gets it.
Oh my god!
Like, rewind. Real quick. Like, okay, watch. Because he was going to get away. None of us were going to get this guy. I didn't even know Trevor was looking. Boom! Just headshot. Boom! Gone.
Headshot!
Maybe Doritos is right. He practices all the time and just doesn't tell anybody. It's just something he does in the background. That's why he never plays, because he's secretly doing it. Yeah. What a clip. Good job, Trevor. Can we recruit you? I want to get you. We need you.
He actually, fun fact, he stopped playing Apex after this because he was too good.
He's like, he peaked and he said he's done, like, or he's a pro and doesn't tell us. It's one or the other.
Yeah.
What else do we got?
I think that was the last clip.
Was that? No, wait. There's another one. Oh, this is another good one.
No,
this is a good. This is.
That was the first one we saw.
And it is it?
We got them all.
Okay. We got them all. Results are. Oh shit! We have a tie. First time tie in the fan history for best. So best clip voted by you, the people.
The people
have couldn't agree on what was the best, but you did of two, because these two apparently were so good. We're just like, we got to do them both, apparently. So the first one, and we'll play this, is...
Feels Good Man.
Feels Good Man. This is so good.
I need to see it again.
We have to.
Oh my god! That was a masterpiece!
It's so good.
Come on.
The breathing.
Wait, my favorite moment. My favorite moment's about to happen. Are you ready? Are you ready? Ready?
Are you kidding?
Ah, right there. It's so good. He got trolled so hard. He got trolled so hard.
Wow.
And then he gets it in the end, finally. Like, I wish they would have done the end. I would have been so curious to see how Trey would have felt if he just didn't.
Oh my
get it now.
gosh.
All right. So that was winner number one. Winner number two is... So the tie was I Just Healed Myself 2. Which, look, I'm so happy about my reaction skills in this, because
right?
I threw my controller. So ladies and gentlemen.
Aww.
That's Mr. Trey doing all the hard work behind the scenes, making this possible.
Producer.
Never forget the little man.
Never.
I just fucking healed myself.
Oh! Gone.
Because he has both his hand on his face, and then he immediately was like, oh.
And because he had to hit LB or else you just die.
Yep. Like, I don't want to die.
Good clip. Thank you all for the votes on that. I super appreciate that. That was a very fun and terrifying moment for myself. So we have 5 minutes. We are going to try to wrap this up. We're going to speed through. Okay, so the next one. I'll just do the next one, and then you do the next one.
Yeah,
and we'll stop kind of at Game of the Year because that's the big one.
So all of these. Oh, not all of them, I guess.
So, best event of 20... Oh, wait. Okay. So, the best event of 2019... is like of us, of the fam, right? So what did we do as the fam that was the best event that you guys, the community, enjoyed the most, right? So we had the charity stream, which is always really big. The 2018 Fam Awards was on there, which is always really big. Resident Evil D&D, which is probably one of my favorite things because I did that and I loved being this was my first time being a dungeon master and I felt like I got everybody. It was really good. Immersive. But there was one above the rest. And that was, ladies and gentlemen, our very first FamCon 2019. Here it is.
Take it away.
One at a time.
One at a time. FamCon. It was a ton of fun.
Shout out to Enders for the editing.
Look, it's KB!
KB! If you're there.
Oh, I'm yelling at her.
Tim. Talking shit.
Big shout out.
Oh, and we were talking shit about Trevor because Trevor's making her do all the work. I was defending KB.
Yep.
That was
that was fun.
I'm like, wow, you're down here doing all the work, and Trevor's not. Oh, look at Riley.
Also, big shout out to Game Arena for hooking us up with the venue space.
Yes, Game Arena.
I look fat.
It's okay, so do I.
Oh, that was a good game. What was that? King of the Hat. That was a very fun game. Extremely fun. I'm so happy for all the developers who came out and supported with that. Like Light Night was there. Yes. Light Night, phenomenal game. If you guys don't know what Light Night is, highly recommend going to check it out.
No longer free on Discord. And then what? It was Bellum. And then Break Stuff VR. And then what else? Didn't we have one more?
Timception.
Oh yeah, we had Bombfest.
Bombfest was there.
There's me.
So that was FamCon. Look, I had a ton of fun there. Anybody who showed up there, I hope you had a lot of fun, and I can't wait to see you at the next one because it is going to be even bigger and better. I promise you that. So moving to the next thing.
Ooh. Most anticipated 2020 community vote.
Community vote.
Here's the game that you want. We all want to see Final Fantasy VII. Yes.
That remake right there.
Oh man, I haven't seen this. I have not seen this. Oh my god, it looks so good.
It's gonna be good.
It's only been like 10 years in the making.
I'm worried about the combat system because I really would have had a turn by turn.
Next.
Okay. So the game of the year by the community, and this surprises me. So we got the results, and this surprises me. You guys all voted amongst yourselves. The game of the year was Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Congrats
go! To Super Smash Bros. Ultimate for being the community vote game of the year. Now, we only have a couple minutes before the pre-show starts. We might go over that a smidge bit, but trust me, it'll be worth it in the end, and we'll get right there. It's just a pre-show. You guys want to see us more than them anyway. Let's be freaking honest here.
Yeah, come on.
But good job, Smash Brothers. You deserve that community vote. The next three, well, it's the next one category, most anticipated by us, the fam. So I'm going to tell you our most anticipated games of the year. So Trey, starting with Trey, and this was a very, very close second for me, but I completely understand this. Trey's most anticipated game of 2020, Resident Evil 3.
You can't spell Trey without R-E.
That should be my thing, but it's cool. It's whatever. I'll let Trey have this one because we're going to do some things. He has to prove to me that, you got some things. You got some things. See what happens. But Resident Evil 3, congrats to that.
And if you know Trevor, you know what the answer is.
You know what the answer is for a Trevor. If you don't know this answer, you don't know Trevor. That would be
get to know him.
Animal Crossing New Horizons. Animal Crossing New Horizons, Trevor's 2020 pick of most anticipated game.
Well, what's yours?
Mine? So, my favorite single-player game of all time, single story in one single game of all time,
is the same as Enders, right?
Most likely is The Last of Us. So mine rightfully will be The Last of Us 2. It was a really tough call because I chose that before Resident Evil 3 got announced. But But I actually stand with that as being my most anticipated game this year or next year because I can't wait to play. So, game of the year overall as voted as us, as what we chose as game of the year is in The Fam 2019 game of the year. Ladies and gentlemen,
Kojima! Death Stranding!
Death Stranding. Can you guess who got what? Well, the words. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. That got game of the year. She got game of the year. That was it. Death Stranding, Mr. Kojima himself and his game of the year 2019 from The Fam. Congratulations.
And that's another one in the books, boys.
That's another one right there.
And look at that.
Death
Right on time.
Second award today.
Right on
They got score and they got game of the year, which congrats.
Oh yeah.
Death Stranding.
Good job.
So we're gonna move to the pre-show. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you did, let us know. We will be here and we're gonna be talking. We're gonna take a small break. We're gonna have the pre-show up. We'll be back on the Fam couch watching the Game Awards with all of you.
It's time to respawn.
Thank you so much for being here.